Earth, our home in vast universe and the fifth largest planet. There's so many places on Earth, but have you ever imagined, is it possible to locate each of it? For instance, one of my friend asked, Ayush, where's Delhi located? I answered, it's 28 degree north, 77 degree east. And I said to him, in geography, it's only the game of continent. So friends, today we would be discussing on the two main basic things of geography, that are latitude and longitude. So let's kick off. So to find precise location, parallel of latitude and meridians of longitude forms an invincible grid over the earth. Now you might be thinking that in which two of them, which are latitude and which are longitude, and what is actually a grid. So understand, as I have told you, that latitude runs from east to west. So this are the latitude, and the longitude runs from north to south. And one of the interesting factors that between the parallels of latitude and the meridians of longitude actually forms an invincible grid over the earth's surface, over the globe rather. So the invincible grids are this, which are marking. This all forms an invincible grid due to the latitude and the longitude. Now, let's understand latitude clearly or in detail. So, latitude is also known as parallel. What? Latitude is also known as parallel. As you can see that these are all the lines which are latitude. These are the lines of latitude which runs from east to west. Look, the lines of latitude runs from east to west. Cleared? And the parallel lines are same distance apart, that is 69 miles. And one of the interesting features of this latitude lines or the parallels of latitude is this. Suppose this and this are the two lines of latitude. So these two lines of latitude would always be equidistant to each other. That means the two gap would have the distance of 69 miles. Understand this. The parallel lines are same distance apart. That means this line are all same distance apart, which is 69 miles. Clear? Now, the separation lines of latitude is in smaller units too, that are in minute, where 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. Now, about equator. What is actually an equator? As you can see that this red line denotes or signifies equator. So an imaginary line that separates the earth into two parts, that are North Pole and South Pole. So equator is actually an imaginary line that separates the earth into two parts, which is called the North Pole and South Pole. So this is called the North Pole and this is called the South Pole, and this line is actually called an equator, which is an imaginary line. Now see this picture. It's one of the very interesting picture, so you can understand what actually are a North Pole or what actually are South Pole, what actually is an equator. So see, this is an equator, and above or in the north direction in 23.5 degree north to that of equator, this is a Tropic of Cancer. So a Tropic of Cancer is located on the 23.5 degree north to that of equator, and on just below in south direction of 23.5 degree there's Tropic of Capricorn. Understand, and the two distance and this area between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, there's a tropical zone. Now a tropical zone have the quality which is of hot climate, dense forest, wet. So this all are the features of tropical region. That means the area or the country which will be lying in this area, which is in just mid of Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Capricorn, will have some qualities, will have some characteristics rather, which is of hot climate, dense forest. Clear? Now we have talked about Tropic of Cancer, we have talked about Tropic of Capricorn. Now the next important thing is just See, just above or just 66.5 degree north of equator, you will see an Arctic Circle. On 66.5 degree north of an equator, we will see an Arctic Circle. Now, on 66.5 degrees south of an equator, we will see an Antarctic Circle. And the region of this are called temperate zone. And one of the interesting features of temperate zone is that the area or the countries which will be lying under temperate zones will have the 4 different seasons. Clear? Now, these are polar zones, and this all are polar zones. One of the interesting features of polar zones are the climate of polar zones. Polar zones are so freezing. That means that in polar zone we won't be getting any humid climate. We won't be getting any dense forest. Rather, the climate of polar zone is very different to that of tropical and to that of very temperate. So we understand here that on the factors or the areas or these lines also have qualities, also have features on different area. That means that a country which will be lying on a tropical zone, or a country which will be lying on a temperate zone, or a country which will be lying on a polar zone, all this country will have different qualities. Like for example, a country like India have different quality like country like Canada. Understand? Now, the next points are longitude. As I have talked about latitude, now let's discuss about longitude. So, longitude, the meridians that run from north to south is actually called a longitude. Understand? The meridians that run from north to south is actually called a longitude. Next, and like latitude, it is measured in minutes and seconds. Cleared? As same as latitude, it is measured in minutes and seconds. Now, but unlikely, the lines are not equidistant like latitude. That means the two lines of, as I have talked about, that the lines of latitude were similar. That means there was a separation of 69 miles. But in longitude, the case would be completely different. That means the lines won't be equidistant to each other. So, friends, I hope I have cleared all your queries on latitude and longitude. I will present a brand new session on again for the beginners, and so then you can understand your geography session. So till then, stick to Lookbook. Thank you very much.